What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company, and all of our Long Beach State volleyball coverage is brought to you by Naples Island Car Wash and Detail. Hey, I know you, and you look marvelous. Long Beach State and Walter Pyramid hosted the NCAA men's volleyball tournament this week, Final Four, and on Saturday, the national championship featuring the hometown boys. Staples in the Final Four for the last decade, well qualified to represent the LBC. The success of this program, obviously due to Coach Alan Knipe and his staff, has the Beach ready to win its second title in the last 5 years, and it comes inside the friendly confines. Memo to the volleyball world: play all of your championships here. You can save on making a new graphic. Beach coming in after a thrilling win in the semifinal, and you know those moments are going to lead to bigger moments. And these boys have been in a lot of big moments over the last few years. Taking on number one UCLA, they're trying to win back-to-back NCAA titles after also surviving a 5-set thriller in the semis. This matchup is a rivalry, and it's a proximity infatuation. Capacity crowd on hand. I've never walked into this building for championship volleyball and thought, wish the crowd was better. Volleyball fans, it's a frenzy, and the passion is palpable. Got the sand pit looking like an island. The family of networks brought the lights and the cameras. Let's go to the action. Early point here, and you know they say defense wins championships. It was obvious early that cliche would ring true, as a bevy of big points were decided by the more hungry defense, and most of the time tonight, that was the Bruins. Another big point for UCLA as Merrick McHenry goes left for the crafty kill. Beach trying to break out after early jitters, and the Great Eight is here to save the day. Back row bomb from Sotiris Tsiapanis. And back to the denials at the net. Nathan Harlan gonna thatch that roof himself. The student section took an early chance to turn up, and the Sharks are eating it up. UCLA used that aggression though and zagged where they usually zig. There were so many close points here in the set. Early calls and challenges were really shifting momentum back and forth. We're tied. Mason Briggs gonna drop it low for the key dig, but as was the case, huge chance squandered by Long Beach State. A .214 hitting percentage tonight. It was 18-18, and UCLA was the better down the stretch with their best points of the night. Beach got to bounce back to hang another banner up there, but never let the Bruins ride the wave. No. Momentum was wearing baby blue early in the second set, rolled it over. They weren't what you would call highlight points here in the second, including a pair of aces, but UCLA just brought their lunch pail to work and grinded these points out. If you think Long Beach State is going to roll over, you do not know this program. They got grit indeed. The middles got involved, got crafty, and they've got that block. Clark Godbold doing it all with the kill and the block on back-to-back points for the Beach. But back come the Bruins, just being okay with taking what the Beach would give them, not over swinging, going off the block, a couple times here down the stretch. And after the second set, it is 2-0 UCLA. The energy from the UCLA celebrations just kept building, just like when Long Beach State won the title at Pollard Pavilion a few years ago. But we must defend this house. Third set was the best set for Long Beach. I am a god. Bold with the kill. Home team is cooking, and whenever these rivals get together, the serve-receive stat usually tells a large part of the story. That story stayed the same tonight, and the Beach was the better team behind the line in the third set. That aggressiveness gave those home fans another chance to get loud, trying to just push their team back into this match. Like Tyler Glass now, Godbold with the slider. But credit UCLA, because they adjusted on the fly and just got better as this thing got longer. All the while, they stayed dedicated to those long, exhausting points, keeping them alive in their favor. Like the old Baltimore Ravens in the early 2000s, a lot of passion, not super flashy, gonna grind you down and finish strong. Long Beach, though, leads 21-20 in the set, but a dozen reasons why Long Beach All-American Godbold was the best player on the floor in the third set. 9 big kills. We're tied in the clutch. Here it is again, serve-receive. A massive point breaks the tie, and that means UCLA has championship point, 24-23. Long Beach says, I'm not dead yet, I feel better. Clark, roll him up as Godbold keeps the season alive. Long Beach really looks poised to steal this set and mount a comeback. The Tsiapanis filling the stat sheet, 12 kills, handful of digs, and a pair of blocks. Long Beach had set point, guys, but just look how good UCLA is. Wow. Defending champs for a reason. This match was so close, and it just felt like any run could change it. Beach was running, and they take it 29-27 in the third, and that's why Long Beach State fans were thrilled, walking around the building nodding in anticipation of a reverse sweep. However, fourth set was some more phenomenal back and forth volleyball between heavyweight boxers. Just sticking with the boxing metaphor, UCLA showed why it's the champ early by working the jab, scoring some points. Beach taking some big swings, but the Bruins' counter punches were landing, and they were powerful. It's 15-15, and what followed was a clean knockdown and a standing 8 count for Long Beach, or a 3 count as it were. UCLA takes 3 straight points, causing a Long Beach timeout at 18-15 here in the fourth. Beach ready to throw the kitchen sink and some haymakers. This long point in reaction from Briggs, trying to get the Long Beach crowd going. And it worked for a minute. Long Beach comes back and retakes the lead, but this key point right here starts with a tough pass to handle, advantage Bruins, and the boys from Westwood didn't miss many of those tonight. Ethan Champlin with a game-high 15 kills, 5 blocks, Cooper Robinson with 12 kills, and McKendry with 10 kills and 5 blocks. For the Bruins, UCLA earned this one with a stronger start and stronger finish. NCAA champions back-to-back, 25-21, 25-20, 29-27, and 25-21. Obviously, these long seasons are just decided by the minuscule details, and this one performance does not define this great season for Long Beach State. And like I said, these programs can't stay out of each other's way. Remember when Long Beach won that title I mentioned earlier at UCLA, to Falco, to Aniga and the boys? UCLA came back the next year and beat Long Beach in the championship game. I predict a rematch, a repeat of history, and a repeat of redemption in 2024. Lastly, at the post-game presser, Coach Knight talked about how great the crowd was and the support, the best he's seen for volleyball at Long Beach State. That's saying something. The scene at the Mid speaks for itself. These days here are special, and we're here for a lot more of them, right here at the562.org.